We're going to cover a lot in this episode, including diving into the top 5 meme coins to watch in January. If you're a meme coin hunter, you'll want to stick around while I try to tighten my microphone. I hope this isn't too loud for you, because it keeps dropping there. Brad King is going to give us an update. Home, I have a video that we will discuss on the recent price movement of XRP. Is it on XRP, or is it on Bitcoin? I'll show you what I mean in a moment, and then we're going to go right in. I've pulled up the Bitcoin and XRP charts, and we're going to dissect them both, examine them, and see if we can find trend reversals that indicate where the price may be moving about the next resistance and support. I've got you covered. You're going to leave this expert in both Bitcoin and XRP without saying anything more. So, sit back, unwind, and let's dive right into Bitcoin. $94,400 Ethereum is down 62% at $3,391, and USDT and USDC are both down 36% at $99, while XRP is up 36%. The question I get asked all the time is, are we out of the woodwork yet? Isn't the bottom, or we didn't see the bottom yesterday, and we are pretty freaking close to the bottom? I don't think Bitcoin will ever break 90K, I really don't. If it does, we might touch 89 or 88, but I don't think we're getting a closure down there. I believe they are waiting and gearing up to make Bitcoin rip because the next move will be powerful and will take us between 108 and 115,000. Before you know it, that next wave will be so powerful at 125. If you really zoom out and examine the Bitcoin chart, which I will display to you in a moment, you will see that it is in a master chop range of 9 to 100K. It's simply like playing ping pong, moving back and forth, and nothing else. Have I posted this tweet? Are you among the Telegram users, bro? Have some fun on Telegram. It's cost-free. Come hang out with us as we work to expand the Telegram group. We just made the announcement. Just a week ago, I believe. I will be sharing some charts there later today, so keep an eye out for those 5 meme coins to watch in January 2012. It's lovely for 5 cents. After reaching a new all-time high of 7 cents, the Penguin meme coin recently surged to the top 5 meme coin lists. However, if support at 0.29 is lost, the Penguin pen could drop to 0.22 fart coin, which is a butthole coin, fart coin, and all these other coins out there that people are investing in. Another one on the list, followed by the good old Pepe, SPX, and Turbo. To be honest, I had never heard of Turbo before, but there you have it. That's from the crypto mining attention that Jack Ripple released in January. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse responds, yes, EU exchanges will delist USDT because of lack of clarity. RLUSD will replace USDT. Tether USDT may continue to grow, but I doubt it will have the same market share in 2 years, which will be advantageous for RLUSD. Look, we know now. It appears that the new MiCA is happening in Europe, but they haven't made it official yet. They only hinted that Tether might need to be delisted if that makes sense. Anyhow, it's not official. Tether is delisted, but they already have a replacement, and many people are buying into this Tether thud. I'm not sure if you can call it that, but I believe that Tether is scaring people because it's not rake news. After all, the M law is actually happening. However, many people believe that Tether's removal from the EU exchanges will completely destroy the market, but keep in mind that the EU is only a small section here and there are other stablecoins that they're going to switch to that will bring liquidity into, so we're just fine. Let's listen to Brad. It's always good to hear from Brad, particularly on New Year's Eve. I doubt years, so I believe there is a chance that increasing on-chain liquidity will benefit everyone in the XRP ecosystem. There are discussions of stablecoin legislation in the US soon, and you think it will undergo a similar upheaval as the EU regulations did, where Tether may lose some market share here, which will be advantageous for our LUSD. Yes, I do believe that it will be advantageous for all stablecoins that prioritize compliance and move toward regulation. I don't believe that the RLUSD is one example that will do well, but it's not the only one, so I do believe that legislation will be passed. It's difficult to say when exactly, but hopefully, sometime next year when elections are held. You are aware that forecasting is difficult. There you go. Brad is a very intelligent man, but keep in mind that prophecies are just that, predictions. I think Brad knows a lot, but remember those people, and I'm sure you know who these people are who we talking all this crap how Ripple stablecoin isn't performing well. I can't hold its peg to a dollar. Come on, Tether USDC, they're not holding dollar pegs. Either they always drop a little below, and Ripple stablecoin is just a couple of weeks old. They always love putting anything on the XRP ledger, and anything that Ripple touches, it's that simple Vincent Van code. He put this out, then we're going to jump into some charts. He says XRP current movement is not driven by any news or developments related to it or Ripple. It's just moving with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has significantly dumped to 92,000. While I do see limited use of Bitcoin, I still hold the opinion that utility and code drive adoption and price. There is some speculation that Bitcoin won't be adopted as a reserve by Trump, and I think the market prices in it, that would hence why it pumped to 188K. The other reason is Tether hasn't met USDT in a while, and we have a strong correlation between that and Bitcoin price, XRP's price. Safe Forex has also been speculation that Trump's office is looking into it with market pricing and an appeal dismissal, gens residential resignation, and wide-scale institutional adoption. This hasn't changed any of my views, and my view is the end of February is when we will see price action like we've never seen before in cryptocurrency history. And look, talking about this point, we've talked about this point. A lot of Bitcoin controls the market. Whatever Bitcoin wants to do, Bitcoin is going to do. Here is the Bitcoin chart. You can see Bitcoin dipped down. It actually formed a lower in it, but it was a fraud wick. We didn't get a candle closure below our support level at 91,000 yesterday. So instead, what did we? We took a swing and we hit support. As you can see, once we broke above the 91 support, we flipped 92, which we'll call 92 and 93, and we flipped that as support as well. We are currently working on 94 support, which we are about to break. Once that is broken, we have a lot of free runs to the top until we get to about 98 to 100K. So, we tapped it, took a swing to the upside, and made a new higher high. What could make a new higher high after a low low? Keep in mind that market makers are holding Bitcoin in place in these early days and will do whatever they want with it. We must follow the wave with them because we can do nothing else. Don't be scared. What are we searching for now? At XRP, well, XRP looks rather impressive here. Why does it appear nice? Even though we lost 217, which I didn't want us to see, we were able to hold a higher low and a lower high, which was crucial. In these videos, we discussed that 217 could have been lost, and we would still be in excellent shape as long as we held a 196. What we're seeing here is that when this lower high is fed by a higher low, it's beginning to tell us that the trend is starting to reverse, which is a good thing. We need to wait for this to happen, but we would like to see this trend reverse. We want to visit 213 and come up. If we can break out at 213, we can get back to that $230 level, and then it is like nothing ever happened. Right, you can see right here when this higher low was made, the buyers were stepping in and pushing this thing bullish because they looked like they knew down here that XRP was going to run out of steam. A lot of people who had been on the sidelines waiting to buy XRP, that was their little go-to, their mark, was to buy around $2. They weren't going to wait for $1.96. They weren't going to wait, to see if this thing dips lower. There's no way anyone should be trying to time this. You just need to set these numbers like, look, if I think the BOM and XRP are going to be $1.95, $2 seems like a great entry for me. The same thing when you're selling. If you think XRP is going to top at $3, why in the world would you wait to $3 to sell? Everyone and their mom's going to sell at $3. You should be selling at like $2.90, $292, or $293. Just start ramping it up because everyone's going to try to get out around 3, and then what's going to happen? It's going to go from like 3 to 250, all the way backward, in a blink of an eye, right? The same thing with the buyers is what they're doing, so let's pay attention to this. The lower high got flipped, and it looks like a little bullish reversal here on the higher low, which could stop bringing us to the upside.